Project scope management is a critical aspect of project management that ensures projects are completed on time and within budget. It involves defining and controlling what is included and excluded in a project. By establishing a clear project scope, teams can avoid scope creep, which refers to the uncontrolled changes or continuous growth in a project's scope without adjustments to time, cost, and resources. A well-defined scope serves as a roadmap, guiding the project from initiation through planning, execution, monitoring, and closure. Scene 2. The first step in project scope management is defining the project scope itself. This involves collecting requirements from stakeholders and determining the specific deliverables that the project will produce. Effective communication with stakeholders is essential during this phase, as it helps to ensure that everyone's expectations and needs are understood and documented. Techniques such as interviews, surveys, and workshops can be employed to gather comprehensive requirements and ascertain what is truly needed for the project's success. Scene 3. Once the project scope is defined, the next step is to create a scope statement. A scope statement is a formal document that outlines the project's goals, deliverables, tasks, deadlines, and boundaries. It serves as a guide and reference for all project stakeholders, providing clarity on what is included in the project and what is not. This document should also address any assumptions and constraints associated with the project to mitigate misunderstandings later on. A well-crafted scope statement sets the foundation for effective project planning and execution. Controlling the project scope is just as important as defining it. This is where project managers need to monitor changes and make necessary adjustments while minimizing disruption. Change control processes must be established to evaluate any new requests or modifications to the project scope. This usually involves documenting the change, assessing its impact on the project's timeline and budget, and obtaining approval from stakeholders before implementation. By managing changes effectively, project managers can ensure that the project remains aligned with its objectives and avoids costly overruns. In conclusion, project scope management is vital for the successful delivery of projects. By carefully defining the scope, documenting it clearly, and actively controlling any changes, project managers can guide their teams toward achieving specific goals efficiently. This structured approach not only helps in managing resources and expectations, but also fosters stakeholder satisfaction by delivering exactly what was promised. Emphasizing scope management in your projects can significantly increase your chances of success in an increasingly complex project landscape.